Okay, I'm just going to reset everything. Double touch the phone. So here I am, back again, just trying to do another quick Zoom OBS recording, running the PowerPoints and just looking at the stats as we're going through it. Now I'm going to go down to the process using my complete configuration with the Logitech C920, and when I get to one point I'm going to cut over to the second camera. So moving forward to the thingy. Now I'm down into my lecture table section. So a slight spike out of the corner of my eye, but I'm not too worried about that because parameters are still quite normal, and this is all this transition and so on that we're running. So bringing up my PowerPoints and enlarging them. So me moving down to the corner here just so as I can actually look at these PowerPoints and talk about them. So stepping through them. Now I just want to get to PowerPoint number 16, which is one of the more complex ones, and we'll see how this is excuse me, appearing on Zoom in terms of the recording. And that's it. Okay, so that's Zoom. So let us can I actually change camera? Very good question. Let me see what my yeah. So now we're going to just change camera. Close up my. And now I need to go down to the bottom left to see where I am really. Now, as you can see, there's a much different perspective, and I'm down at this level, and so on, so on, so on. Parameters are still staying nice and stable. So I'm going to reduce my PowerPoint. Now, I'm not sure if this works with this camera, but we'll try it anyway. Closing the PowerPoint. So, and mostly this is me trying to double check that I'm getting the sync between my audio and video. As I expected, I didn't set up the move transitions with the Canon EOS here beside me. So if I were to just full zoom that, big zoom. Now I'm going to turn this one off and turn on my other camera, and the other one obviously works in the background. Now let's just, this again, I went back onto the Logitech C920. Parameters are still behaving themselves very well. Let's just try this now. I know I have some music running in the background. I'm recording on Zoom and I'm recording on OBS locally. And let's just have a look at changing some things around here. What should we do? We'll bring in John. We'll control it all from the tablet. Now that jumped into the red in terms of frames per second, and I'll just see how long does it take to settle that down, because I brought in, so it's cleared it out, it's clearing out, and now we're back to normal. So yeah, it spiked a little bit because of that graphic coming in. Now let's just try the back zoom. I should actually get my glasses sorted out. Back. So according to this, I have missed frames. I've missed 89 frames. 1% of my frames were missed due to rendering lag. I'm just wondering, is there another way if I can actually reduce some stuff here and see what's happening? And just look at my screen here. Okay, if I've minimized my OBS and if I'm just controlling everything on, I can see what's happening on Zoom in front of me. All the parameters are much better. So by minimizing that part of OBS and just working on the camera in front of me with the Zoom, I can see exactly what's happening there. So I could have everything running from here. Let's just try it and see how it starts to perform. So I'm running back down through the sequence again. Yeah. So here you are, I'm back down here into the middle of it, and this has behaved exceptionally well. And let's reduce again, naturally a bit smaller of course, and we close. I forgot that it's a toggle switch, so I should have actually set it to off, and so it doesn't run every time I go back into that scene. Okay, looking, and it does behave. So I'm not rendering anything on the screen, so I can see everything in front of me here. So if I wanted to open up and just bring in OBS again, let's see what that happens. Yeah, that begins to push up the CPU power. Now CPU power I'm only running at 20% CPU usage. I'm still pushing out at 30 frames per second. Now while I'm here, I'm going to try something here and see, can I stream at the same time? So I need to open my browser. Okay, bear with me. Moving things out of the way. I've moved things around the screen. YouTube. It's taking time to render stuff here. This is really pushing the system now to a limit. I can see it's taking time to refresh screens. Right. Create. Go live. This doesn't make sense. I'm trying to push it too hard. I'm really trying to push it here because I'm broadcasting on Zoom and now trying to set up a live broadcast. Let's just see how the connection comes up on YouTube. It is slow. Take some of the pressure off for a moment. Everything is start sending stream. So I need to open Zoom again and start streaming. So it's telling me I'm gone live. Connection according to this is excellent. Let's take some pressure off the system. I don't see any feed coming in here just yet. Yeah, things are beginning to happen there now. And here it is. It's gone live. Not sure how jittery or not this is. Parameters are looking good. Let's just change camera. now on the Canon EOS. Okay. Now I'm back to my C920. So I'm just waiting for this to catch up. So there's a lot going on here. So right now I'm live streaming into YouTube. I'm broadcasting, I'm recording into OBS, and I'm also in a Zoom chat or a Zoom meeting presentation. So let's go through the motions here. Going down to my lecturing area. Okay, all's going well so far. Open my Zoom, open my PowerPoint. And here we are. Now that is the complicated graph. Enlarge it. And here we have the system running at full steam. I'm just going to toggle back through a couple of these PowerPoints just to see how these come out in OBS and Zoom, and what the live recording will look like on YouTube. So I've done enough of that. Now I'll close down. And now I'm going to move back to my main page. And here we are. Let's just try a lower third. I need to put my glasses on for this again. And we'll try the lower thirds here. And we do the usual. You might subscribe, turn it off, and we'll do this one. I'm jumping over that. I'm controlling everything from my tablet here. What else will we do? Back shortly. Here I am back again. Is there anything else really that I want to check? I can just check on the test card. Test card up. That's pretty much it. The system seems to have stabilized. I'm just going to increase or open up the OBS screen, see how that's looking. See what happens then. Yeah, everything is fine. I'm just going to change my rotating logos. Let that run for a few minutes. How am I doing now? I've been recording for about 3/4 of an hour. Sorry, 15 minutes. Okay, that's it. It appears everything is running smoothly. I'll just go to my outros. I'll do an intro. I'll do my modified one. That's my modified intro, which I cleaned up yesterday. And now we go to the NS21 outros, and we'll use this one. And at the end of this, then I will finish the recording. everything worked properly. Slight little glitch on the rendering is because I've got essentially 3 broadcasts running at the same time. Live YouTube, screen here on monitoring it, OBS and Zoom itself. So that's it folks. I will first close down my power plants. I'm now going to reduce my OBS. Everything is back to normal. Now I'm going to end my live stream. Now I'm just coming back to Zoom, and I'm going to end the Zoom recording.
Recording stopped.